Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we are talking about Claude Mythos and why it may mark the beginning of a different cybersecurity arms race. For years, cybersecurity had a familiar rhythm. A researcher finds a weakness, a vendor confirms, a patch goes out. Attackers race to use that weakness before everyone updates. Claude Mythos changes the speed of that rhythm. Anthropic announced it on April 7th, 2026, inside Project Glasswing. The pitch was simple. Give the strongest bug-finding model to defenders first. Let the people who maintain critical software use it before attackers get the same class of tool. Here's the plain English definition. Claude Mythos Preview is a general-purpose frontier model that happens to be unusually strong at cybersecurity. It can read a large code base, it can look for subtle mistakes, it can test whether those mistakes are real. In some cases, it can turn the mistake into a working exploit. Think of it like a lockpicking machine, not a thief, not a police officer, just a machine that can try locks at a speed humans cannot match. Give it to a locksmith, and weak locks get fixed. Give it to a burglar, and weak locks become targets. That is why Anthropic did not treat Mythos like a normal product launch. It became a gated research preview for selected partners. The list included AWS, Apple, Google, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Cisco, CrowdStrike, JP Morgan Chase, and Palo Alto Networks. The fear was not just theoretical. Anthropic says Mythos found thousands of zero-day vulnerabilities across critical infrastructure. It pointed to a 27-year-old OpenBSD bug. It described a 16-year-old FFmpeg flaw. And it said Mythos could sometimes write exploits in hours that experts believed would take weeks. Mozilla gave us a concrete example. Mozilla said its April Firefox releases fixed 423 security bugs. 271 were tied specifically to Claude Mythos Preview. Earlier AI bug reports often looked plausible but useless. This time, the model worked through a sprawling browser codebase and uncovered deeply buried flaws. Now, a fair question is whether Mythos is truly unique or partly marketing. Bruce Schneier made the skeptical point clearly. Other models are getting very good at this too. It matters. If many labs can build one, the race has already started. And here is where the arms race begins. The old race was between human attackers and human defenders. The new race is between automated discovery and automated repair. One side asks, how fast can I find the weak lock? The other asks, how fast can I replace it before the street learns where it is? This is why people online are split. Some ask why only big companies get access. Some worry this creates a two-tier market. Others say controlled access is responsible deployment. Both concerns can be true at the same time. The cost of inaction is easy to understand. Imagine 10,000 devices that each need one critical patch. At 6 minutes per device, that is 1,000 staff hours. At an illustrative $80 per hour, that is $80,000 before downtime or emergency response. Now imagine the weak lock is public, and many systems cannot be patched quickly. Old routers, medical devices, industrial controllers, forgotten servers. The lockpicking machine does not care that the lock is old, unsupported, or forgotten. So the winning strategy cannot be panic. It has to be speed with discipline. Know what you actually run. Shorten the path from bug report to patch. Verify AI-generated findings before flooding maintainers. Assume a secret weakness found by a defender may soon be found by someone else. Let me be clear about the larger lesson. Claude Mythos is not just a story about Anthropic. It is a preview of reasoning systems searching complex software at machine speed. The lockpicking machine will not stay in one workshop forever. In the long run, this could make software safer. If defenders use these systems before code ships, the lock gets stronger. But the transition will be turbulent. More findings, more patches, more noise, more pressure on every organization that still treats cybersecurity like a quarterly checklist. So here's the question I would ask any team today. If an AI model found your most important vulnerability tonight, would tomorrow bring a patch plan or a meeting about who owns the system? That gap is the arms race. Discovery speed versus institutional speed. Claude Mythos is the warning flare. The next phase belongs to organizations that can inspect their locks, replace weak ones, and do it again before the machines on the other side arrive. If you want more calm, structured breakdowns of how AI is changing security, business, and the future of work, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.